Hey everyone. Guess who decided to randomly show up out of nowhere? Yep, it is me. I hope there's actually like no scuff going on this time because I seriously have no idea what I've done. I tried to check everything, like my mic and then the game audio and stuff, so that there be like no scuff this time. Like last time when I decided to actually stream, I didn't have like any game audio, so I ended up having like what was it, like a half of like a VOD of just like no game audio, where I was just like playing the story from like Jane Doe. uh, it was kind of embarrassing, which is why I decided to just like not actually save that VOD and upload it to YouTube. But yeah, I decided to come back. So I finally got myself a little bit more freed up from IRL duties. And I'm feeling like I'm still a little bit tired from like work and stuff. Like I'm always like a little bit tired simply because I don't have the best type of like sleeping schedule. I slept like, what was it, 4 hours last night? So yeah, I'm just like still kind of tired. I usually just take some naps on the afternoon, and that's some wasted time that I could be using to like stream and stuff like that, but I just don't do it. But anyways, Cabo here. Today I have decided to be cute, and I have a couple of things to talk about that I'm just gonna talk about at the start of the stream. I know nobody's gonna be like listening on the stream and stuff like that, but maybe somebody's gonna check up the bot, and it'd be nice to actually just like give a couple of like updates because I know Strom actually just like sent like when I was uploading like the VODs from Twitch onto YouTube. I know they commented as well as Aaron. I'm glad to see you guys. I was really happy to see you guys like your command just suddenly like show up. It was nice to just like see them, to know that you're still like there, and it seems like you guys are doing fine, you know, cause I mean you commented. Doesn't seem like you guys are that busy. So things that ended up happening. For one, work got really busy. And that's because I ended up getting left completely alone to the work of 3 people. And that meant that I was doing like a lot of work. Uh, and I came home really tired, and sometimes I came home kind of late. The My boss was trying to just like be as nice as possible and letting me just like do things that would take a long time, just like later on, like on the next day in the morning, whenever the morning wasn't gonna be too busy and stuff like that. But yeah, it was still kind of like rough. It was still kind of like tough. Just like doing so much work, and to be fair, it was very tiresome. I just came back home, and I just wanted like a little bit of rest. I ate. I just like heat up the food and then just eat it, and then immediately just almost be passing out from being so tired, plus having my belly full. So I couldn't really do much on the afternoons, on the times that I'd normally be streaming. And there's also the fact that I still continue to be just like the guy that wanted to just like go and support other people's like stream, and I ended up just like keep throwing myself over on like, what's the word for it, prioritizing other people's stream, just being there and just like talking to them, and just like never just like make it so that they were just like they had somebody that was just like active in chat and stuff like that. Not like their chat was like inactive or something like that, but you know what I mean. I just wanted to be there and just like be like, you know, just like cheer on them, stuff like that, on like the games that they were playing, or just like, or stuff like that. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about that, but yeah, that was like consuming a lot of my time, and usually it was also consuming the time that I was gonna be using for naps. I'm still gonna continue just like throwing myself over onto other people's like stream and just like support them and stuff like that. But I want to try to at the very least do a couple of like streams here and there. Now that I'm gonna be a little bit less busy because the my boss actually ended up hiring 2 people. One that is only gonna be here till February because they're gonna be starting their school semester, and they're gonna be moving out of the city. And even if they were still in the city, school sort of like eats up the time that they'd be it's up the time that they'd be using to work, so they wouldn't be able to stay like working. But still, there's another person that they decided to hire, and we're currently training them. Well, it's more like me training them, and that's also making the things a little bit tiring because whenever to like have like some like mistakes, I have to like fix them, and sometimes we need things to be like really really fast, and I have to just like just intervene and just like do things myself so that we can just like be on schedule for like everything that's going on at work. So it's still like sort of like tiring, but the more that we teach this person, and hopefully this person ends up staying and they don't get like too stressed or anything of the sort, the more they get used to it, the easier it's gonna be for me, and the less tiresome it's gonna to me. It's gonna be for me, pretty much. Just gonna be the days are just gonna get better for me. But it was like a very very long 2 weeks of just like doing the work of 3 people that made me really really tired, and plus other like stressful stuff, just like my own kind of thing. Really, it's just like nothing that bad, I could say. It's just like me being dumb, kind of thing. So it's like not. It's I don't think it's worth talking much about that. It's just like, yeah, it's just like. Oh, there was also like a thing. One of my last couple of streams, I mentioned that I was commissioning someone to do my OC. And this person that I had commissioned to do my OC, I like their art style and stuff like that. But it seems like this person was having like a rough time as well, just like not feeling confident about their art, things being difficult in their life. I saw it from like their Twitter, and they were sort of just like lagging behind on commissions. And I was seriously gonna, I was thinking that I was just gonna get like completely like not ghosted because I wasn't like sort of like messaging them and stuff like that, asking them about the when they were gonna start with the commission and stuff like that. Because if they're having like a rough time, the last thing that they'd want is just like getting rushed to do like this like commission work, even though it's like their like work kind of thing. It's just like I didn't want to just like be that guy to just be like annoying them constantly on like their inbox, just like hey, I want my things done, I want my things done. So I just like kept an eye on it, and it seems that she's finally gonna start with my commission soon, and maybe even be done with it by the end of the month, or maybe by the start of like the next month. Seriously, as just knowing that this person is gonna actually start with my commission at one point, just that's more than enough. Like they don't need to rush it. I want my OC to just like be nice and cute and pretty, and then from that I can start working on more things, just like building up my character, building up the channel, and things like that. And that sort of just like got me a little bit more motivated to try and stream again, because just like hearing that I wasn't getting like any, or just like hearing that they were just like thinking about just like stopping their commissions and just like not starting them up, and just being very very late on other commissions that they had to like finish before mine. I just made it feel like my commission was never gonna get started, and maybe they were just even gonna like completely disappear or like ghost everyone, because that's been a thing that has happened to some people on VGen, from like other artists. So it's just like I was really scared that my first commission that I actually just like that I tried to commission, my first art commission that I tried to ask somebody to do, was gonna be really really bad in terms of like me getting ghosted and me losing my money, because the character design commission was not cheap. I think it was over $200, and I paid it a long time ago. And it's not like I'm in need of money, but it's just that my car has been having a lot of problems, which is also another of the things that has been stressing me out and just like tiring me out, because just like it's just on problems or not problems and not a problem and not a problem, and cars are not cheap. Fixing them is not cheap, and I've been working some money onto my car just to like keep it alive and just keep it working so it can just take me to work and then back home. So far, it seems like it's quote unquote okay, but I might still need to waste a lot of money before the end of the year to just completely fix up the car, which is kind of sad, because that money, the money that I'm currently wasting on the car, if I still had it, I'd already probably have like the new bed that I wanted to buy. I probably have like my new desk, and I probably had already like moved over to the next room. But no, I just like used way too much money on it, and it's not like I want to buy cheap stuff. Like I don't want to buy a cheap desk. I don't want to buy a cheap mattress and a cheap like bed, because like those things are gonna be important. I'm always on my PC, even when I'm not like streaming. I'm always just like chilling on it. I'm always just like playing games, even if it's by myself or just like watching somebody else's stream. So I wanted it to be like really really good. Oh right, something else that happened is just like my ship. Before I had a plastic chair, like one of those lawn chairs. You guys have seen the Virgil memes? I literally had one of those chairs. It broke. So I decided to fork some of my money. Again, another big spend. I spent a lot of money on the share, and I decided to just like try to buy a really good share because I'm always in front of my computer. I'm always on my desk, so I might as well get something that's good that will last me and that will keep me make me feel like comfortable. So this chair is like pretty good. It's got like a recliner, and I can move it like up and down, and it's got like a footrest, like a leg rest. So it's very comfortable. It's just like I don't have much space to actually use the leg rest. I might have more space whenever I decide to like move over to my to the other room. And after I'm done with all of those things, and after I'm done just like receiving my my OC design, I'm of course gonna try to start moving some money into more of like the streaming stuff, just like I don't know, panel designs. I wanna like starting screens, just like art of my character. I did for one of the streamers that I actually watch, Pups. She's a very fun, but she lives in Hawaii, so time zones are not really that nice for me to actually watch because she starts streaming at it's like supposed to be like 8 p.m. her time, but it's like 1 a.m. my time, and I mean I already go to sleep really late. Like I go to sleep at like 2 a.m. and I need to wake up at like 5 a.m. So I don't really sleep much, but still it's just like it's very late. I can't catch the entirety of her stream. She's a nice streamer, and I ended up winning a small raffle or like lottery that she did of like an art piece, and it'd be nice if I can receive my OC design by the time that she asks me for references for the art piece, and have like some art being done of my character. I'm really excited about that. Very excited about that, as well as just like at one point just start working on like my Vtuber model, just like think of like which model artist I want to actually commission to do my model art, and then who I'm gonna commission to do my rigging. And again, I want to save enough money to actually do a very good or like to commission a very good model and a very good rig for like my model, my OC, because I really want to go ahead with it. Just like I find it really fun. Just like actually right now I'm just like talking to like pretty much the wall, but I'm having so much fun just like japping about everything. So it's like it's fun, and I want to try to like do more, even though my days are still like kind of busy. Like I mentioned, I want to do at the very least 1 or 2 streams per week, because back when I started the channel, I actually was fun employed. Oh, as some streamers that I watch call it, I simply was like unemployed, and this was what I was doing to actually do something with my life. It's just like maybe I don't know, maybe I just get lucky and it picked up, or at the very least I have some fun and I wouldn't feel so bad just being like stuck in front of the PC and just like not finding a work. Now that I have work, and it's like it's still like a very nice like schedule for my work, because it's just like it's from 6 a.m. to like to 2 p.m. quote unquote, but usually I can leave by like 12:30, and that means that I just get back really early, I grab some food, and then I can just keep on doing things from like my day. And it's really nice. I still do not regret just like starting to work, because now I'm also gaining money, because if I was like only doing streaming, I'm not winning any money off of that. I don't have like I do have like a couple of people just come by, like Aaron, like Strom, whenever they're like not BC, because some of them are also in like another time zone, and I appreciate them coming in and hanging out and just like talking to me and saying hi, even if they cannot stay. For streamers, anybody just saying hi, even if they can't stay. Lurkers, if you don't know what lurking means, just like coming by and just like leaving the stream on the background, just like listening to it while you're doing something else, maybe even just like putting it to like 1%, just like show some support, and just like doing something else entirely, just like maybe even like watching another stream and stuff, just like those small bits of like support. Lurkers are very much like the backbone of like every streamer, and anybody that just comes by and just like watches, even like my bots from like on YouTube, I've seen that some people just like watch it for like a couple of minutes and stuff like that. It's just like that's very nice. Like I appreciate literally everything that anyone is like doing to just like give like their support to me. So yeah, it's just like I may not have like something that I may call like a big community or anything of the sort, or like a big like viewership. But I still kind of want to do this, and I still want to work hard towards just like maybe not work hard because I what's the word for it? It's just like I don't want to work that hard for something that might not work out later, but I want to work hard enough so that I can enjoy it as like one of my hobbies. You know what I mean? Like how I put like my own like little goals of things that I want to get for on some video games, like how I put my goal on Apex Legends to just get to solo masters, and I did so, and I felt proud of it. So it's just like one of those things that I want to do for like streaming. I want to put my goal into just like uh, not making panels, but commissioning panels, commissioning my Vtuber model, having my OC done, having art done. It's just like I want to be feel happy and proud of like the things that are being done on like my channel and the things that are being like pretty much me, because this like Vtuber this like design that I was thinking of, it may not look like literally like me IRL, but I want to feel proud of it, and I want to feel like it is like me spiritually. Oh hell, hey Strom! I was literally just thinking about you, and I actually talked about you a little bit. It really has been a long time. It's been a very busy couple of months with work, uh, and I haven't been able to just like hang out or like stream or do anything of the sort. Once again, this isn't gonna be like a very long stream or anything of the sort. I'll probably only stream like for 2 more hours. I was just chatting a bit, talking about things that were happening in life and things that I was just like thinking about stream and stuff like that. It's just like but it's like nothing negative. The negative things already in the past, like literally me being the only person working at my current like workplace, and me having to do the work of like 3 people, which is the reason why I was just like so tired and wasn't doing streaming that much, because I was always just like coming home, just like being done with literally everything and just wanted to take a nap or just like do something else to like chill out. But yeah, and they hired more people, so now the amount of work that I have to do is just like much lower than it was before. I'm actually even passing some of the work that I used to do to like the new people, so that they can do it and I can just like relax and doing like my own thing calmly. And it's just like way better, which is why I'm back. It's like one of the reasons that I'm actually back. And I did mention that I want to start streaming a little bit more, at the very least once or twice a week, depending on how work is going, depending on how busy I am at work, because it's about to the busy season for work is about to start, which is winter. So I don't know how many like people we're gonna have to just go over that we're gonna have to take care of, but if it's like way too many, I might just like end up leaving late in most of like the most of the days. But hey, even if I leave late, I'm actually getting paid a little bit more. Like last week, which was the last week that I had to work alone, I got paid a very nice amount, which I'm currently still saving for my IRL QOL stuff. But yeah. I also wanted to just like start this playing TCC again. There's like a lot of things that I want to do. I still have Black Myth Wukong that I want to finish. I still have Honkai Impact 3rd that I want to finish so I can start up on Genshin, because my friend has been talking about the new stuff from Genshin, and it just sounds like so exciting, and I want to be part of that. I want to be there for like the hype that is going on currently in Genshin. And they've been also been talking about the missions and the new characters and the quality of like content that has been coming to Honkai Star Rail as well, and I want to be there. Oh, you also recently started playing Genshin? Nice. Wait, you weren't playing Genshin before? I can't remember if you were playing Genshin before, or did you start it back up, or did you start playing from like zero? But I also wanted to do like ZZC, because I'm currently just like kind of caught up with ZZT. Like I only need to finish, if I finish this like main story quest, which is the one about the Sons of Caledon, which apparently seemed like a very nice group, because I've seen a lot of art and like fan art, comics and stuff about them, and I guess people really like them, and the trailers for them. I play all Hoyo games except Genshin. Really? were you just like against Genshin, playing Genshin because were you one of those people that thought it was like a bad game, or just you were just weren't interested because it also wasn't like a, I don't know, maybe it wasn't part of like the Honkai universe or something of the sort, or you are just like not interested in open world games? What was the reason that you decided to just like not play Genshin? Or maybe it's because it just like was like too popular, and it seemed like the praise that it was receiving is like a little bit exaggerated, and you just didn't want to try it. Because that's one of the things that I do for some games, where sometimes it just gets like very very popular. Play because free selectable 5-star. I see. The gacha, respectable. Just like the collection is collecting characters, but you came in too late. Ah, are you still gonna be playing though, or are you just gonna drop it since you missed it? Ah, it ended 10 days ago. Maybe if I kept playing and streaming, I would have been able to actually catch that. But oh well. Maybe I'll get the next one. Who knows? Hopefully I can keep playing and I can keep streaming and nothing big ends up happening. The good thing I don't have like any sort of like health issues that it's actually like stopping me from doing stuff. So that I can actually just like stream and game whenever I want. Sleeping schedule is not good, so who knows? Maybe I'm just like damaging myself, or damaging my health. I hope it doesn't get bad later. But anyways, I'll try to play it since I'll be a Hoyo man. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of praise. Like hmm, a lot of like this like image that I have of like gacha games, not gacha games. Actually, yeah, gacha games in general is that a lot of like gacha games have a very very slow start, but if enough work and if enough love is put into the game, it can turn into like a very very good game. Like for example, Honkai Impact Third. You can't tell me that chapter 1 through 6 are exactly like some are like absolute cinema. They're okay at most. They're average in terms of like the quality of like content that they have. It's also a very very old game, but the moment that you hit chapter 7, when all the revelations start coming on, and then chapter 9, it's just like the game suddenly just like picks up, and it's just like you can see that they put a lot of work into the game, and they put a lot of love into like the characters that they made. And this is what I'm talking about. It's just like if the developers really start like loving the things that they're making, then it's just gonna be like a complete upwards trend of just like the quality just going up and up and up and up and up. And that was Honkai for me. That really was Honkai for me. It's just like it started like kind of okay and stuff like that. I was told to just like wait for chapter 9, and I got to chapter 9, and then I got hooked completely, and then I just kept going and going and going and going, and I started loving characters, and I started liking the relationships that the characters had. There were parts that were slow, but I can just deal with them. It's just like I played a lot of games. It's just I didn't start playing games yesterday, so I can understand a couple of these things. I've just been in this like quote unquote industry for such a long time that you just can kind of get like an idea of some games that end up being like lazy in their designs and stuff like that. And I've heard like sort of like a lot of like this going on to like Genshin in terms of like it just being like lazy and the gotcha stuff and things like that. But as long as like the gameplay and the story is good, I really could care less about this, the gotcha factor of the game. It's nice, just like getting the characters and stuff like that, but I mean, it's like it's not. It really isn't a priority for me. What I care about is this: the story, the story, the characters. Oh, talking about characters, I remember that you can actually do this. Just select the character that they added this in this update, which is really nice. And so far, I've really liked it. On the time that I haven't played ZCC, I've done a couple of like the agent quests and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, story and Genshin need level requirement. By the way, like you can't play if you didn't have enough level account. That's fine. There's like a bunch of like games that also have that. Arc Knights, I play Arc Knights. You need to like level up. I can't remember if there's like level requirements to be able to progress through the story, but there's definitely like a lot of like requirements in terms of like the level and or the operators that you have to be able to progress the story, because just going with the plain of 3-star and 4 stars, you 100% cannot finish the story for Arc Knights. You get stuck. or you gotta have at the very least a little bit of like knowledge to be able to pick out support character and be able to use it well enough for it to be able to carry you through the story. Like I understand that. What else have I played that has like level requirements? PGR Punishing Great Raven also had like a level requirement to continue with the story. I believe Epic 7 also had some level requirements, or at the very least, it it put like a very big uh wall of progression where you needed to just like get very good characters, a very good team to fight like against the boss of like the second chapter, and you needed to have them really like upgraded with very good gear in order to be able to finish that boss, because that boss, let's just say that that boss cheats. It had like double turns. It had like those like super attacks that would deal a lot of damage, where you had to just be full on ready to be able to just like go against those attacks. And if you were surprised and it just like the run's over and you need to restart, and then you need to rethink the strategy that you need to do. It took me a very long time to be able to finish that. It's day 2 now, and I'm still level 13, and the next quest requirement is level 18, so I can't play because they won't let me. I see. I'm sure because I'm sure that there's enough things to do in the game to be able to level up fast, right? Like there should be like, I know that it's an open world game, so you probably can just like run around and do a bunch of like stuff in terms of like exploration and level yourself up to like an adequate level to be able to continue with the story. Oh, now that I remember, I also heard this complaint about Genshin. It's just that if you are trying to pick a character from one of the new regions, you have to unlock the region in order to be able to upgrade them. That's like one of the complaints that I've heard about Genshin. And I wonder if that has happened for other games that I have played. Maybe. Not PGR. Maybe Epic 7. Maybe Epic 7 has had some of that. Or leveling up the characters, or like upgrading the characters have been tough. Anyways, I've jabbed a lot. A very a lot, like a bunch. So let's start with the story. I keep yapping with you, Strom, about everything that's going on. You are wise, got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. Shepard? He said he's gonna be around 6th Street lately for work and wants to meet. Is it about a request? Yeah, we asked him to help us scope out commissions in the Outer Ring so we could track down Pearlman. Maybe he's found something. Got time to meet him now, Wise? Sure, let's go. You're about to enter message storytelling? Yes, confirm. Good thing the store is pretty empty right now. I'll close up and ask him to swing by. Not long after, Shepard walks into the store. Waga Tomoyo! Ah, Otto, I miss you so much. Right, I've also been so busy that I haven't done any of the side quests for the game. I'm very far behind on materials to like upgrade. For example, when I actually rolled for Jane Doe, but I didn't have enough to upgrade her until recently, and it still isn't good enough. I don't have the discs. I don't have enough Denny's to be able to upgrade her. Same for Set, because I'm running a Set Jane Doe team, because apparently they're really good together, and only them two. Just like not having like a third character there to help, or like it's like a third character is not really needed unless you have like a, I don't know, Shinji. Only Shinji can work. Oh. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty excited about Genshin because it's an open world game. And I'm a very big fan of open world games. I like looting a lot. I like exploring. I like finding new areas. I like finding secrets. I like finding monsters randomly on the wild. It's like one of those things that that really just like hypes me up and just like gets me going. Also, tomorrow, Honkai Impact 3, it's going to be patch 7.6. They'll give a ton of rewards too. Oh, really? I'll be sure to check that out. Even though I won't be streaming it, I'll be sure to check that out so at the very least I can get the rewards. Seems like you got some bad news. Ooh, if there's gonna be maintenance for Honkai Impact, I guess I should think about doing the dailies early. I should prioritize that because I remember that before I tried to do my dailies at like the usual time that I do the other dailies, and it was on maintenance. So yeah, I gotta start my dailies early for Honkai Impact.
ここんとこ姿勢は選挙の安全確保に躍起になってる。主要な道路だけじゃなく、郊外とつながるフォローの出口にも人を置いてるんだぜ。フォローを使って荷物を運んでる郊外の個人トレーダーみたいなのが結構いたんだが、今日危ない橋は渡れないってんで、ほとんどが都市での物売りをやめちまった。
Which means?
まあ、たとえリスクを冒そうってやつがいたとして、この手のトレーダーじゃ、あんたらが欲しがってるものは扱ってないだろうな。そうだろ？あんたら、俺の儲かる依頼は袖にするくせに、郊外の方にはつなげてほしい。だもんな。欲しくてたまらないのは、信頼できる情報源だろ？
ちょっといいかな、羊飼い。
羊飼い。
憶測を開陳しに来たわけじゃないだろ。
And Vita's gonna be playable to her old can summon Gundam. I want her so much. I don't know who that character is, but I do know what a Gundam is. People do say that big mecha are very, very romantic for men. Or how do they say it? It's like something that they say in Japanese, something about big mecha, and it's like very, very romantic. Men love mecha.
おっさんはもう少し寡黙になった方が良さそうだな。今からする話はおっさんの独り言だと思ってくれ。もし郊外で情報が欲しいなら、あそこの走り屋連中と仲良くなるといい。
After patch 7.8, there will be a Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail collaboration too. I wonder if it's gonna be I guess I should be asking this if it's gonna be a big collaboration, or if it's gonna be like the collaboration that they had with they had a collaboration not long ago and people were pissed about it because it wasn't like a big collaboration. I can't remember what they were collabing with, but is there like enough information to actually see if that if the new collaboration with the Honkai Star Rail is going to be better than the collaboration that they had before?
走り屋？
郊外の人間はあちこち散らばって暮らしてるからな。物資の輸送をほとんど走り屋に頼ってるのさ。連中は住民たちに信頼されてるだけじゃなく、情報通でもあるってわけだ。
And of course, this is like the big deal where it's just like they talk about biker gangs, and you know who's you know which gang of bikers is really, really known and it's supposed to be like a very big deal. Oh, it's the Sons of Caldon, so we're gonna go meet them, and suddenly they show up as characters.
ただ残念ながら、このオプションはおっさんのサービス外だ。助けてやれるのはここまでだな。伝えたかったのはそれだけだ。これ以上あんたらの邪魔をするつもりはないが。
You want to make some easy money in the near future? Surely he'll be giving me the easiest commissions to actually gain some free money, right? Can't tell much. It'll be a huge spoiler, even to myself. I see. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Since I'm really, really far behind, I'm still in the big auto chapter. What is it called? Dust Spoke Apocalypse. I'm on that saga still, so I'm very, very far. I haven't even reached like 2.0 or part 2. I haven't even. I don't think I'm even. Wait, no. I think I'm kind of close to the end of part 1. I think I remember that there wasn't like much left of sagas to finish part 1, but the chapters got way, way longer. So, and with the amount of time that I had to like stream, it's gonna be a toughie. Let's just say that, to actually finish it fast. I've actually seen a couple of like people that I was looking at before, like Japanese VTubers and stuff like that were playing Honkai Impact. They even caught up to me. They caught up to me and they went even further beyond and pretty much ended like part one or stuff and stuff like that of Honkai Impact Third. Uh, while I was in my little activity pause, let's call it that.
ありがとう。考えとくよ。バイバイ。
有用な情報ではあったけれど、パールマン探しはまだまだ難航しそうだ。
I mean, I can't even imagine finding Pearl Man is gonna be easy. He literally just grabbed one of those. He grabbed the blimp, got the heck away. They have time while you didn't. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think a couple of like those VTubers, well, they just have like a more different schedule to me. Gotta plug in my phone real quick. There we go. Like I know a couple of them actually like work and stuff like that, but maybe they like leave by themselves, so they don't have anyone that's gonna end up bothering them later when they want to like stream. And that's the issue with me. It's just like I'm not living alone. living in my parents' house, which is technically also my house. It gotta be my house someday because I'm gonna get it from inheritance. Haha, because I'm an only child. I don't want my own house later, but that's a plan for later. The plan right now is getting my own VTuber bottle. Gotta get that first, and it's not cheap. But yeah, that's probably my main issue. It's just like them coming over, my mom and her like boyfriend, and being there, and them not knowing anything about streaming or anything of the sort, and just like being pretty much a bother. Because my mom has never been the kind to actually just understand that I want some space for myself, in terms of just like I want a game. Whenever I'm gaming, she's just like, and I'm playing games that she actually knows that are online. She comes over and she starts like pestering me about doing stuff, and I'm just like, hey, I'm currently in an online game where I'm playing with friends and we cannot pause or do anything. And what you want me to do takes some time. So can you wait until I'm done with this kind of thing? And she doesn't take it. Whenever I tell her that, she's like not very happy about it, and she gets mad at me. So it becomes like a problem later on. But yeah, those people probably have like more space to themselves, and they have a lot more time.
仕方ないよ。郊外は完全に私たちの守備範囲外なんだもん。そういえば最近ね、市内でもパールマンの情報は減ってきてて、フェアリーでも役に立ちそうなのは全然見つけられないんだって。
Also, I see a lot of new VTubers that started playing Honkai Impact 3 lately. Really? I wonder why. Can't wait to harvest their Ah, yes. Ah, yes, the most important part. Harvesting their tears. Which reminds me that I was very, very excited about the saga that I'm currently on, the Spook Apocalypse. And I was dreading continuing it, and I was very excited about it because of the implications of the saga. There's like these big implications on the saga from Otto. But if something sad was happening while I was like just like on my like little like tough times, dude, I was gonna take it so badly. I was just gonna absolutely break down on stream and something bad happened on that saga. So I'm kind of happy that I didn't continue it at that time, because it was gonna be bad. It was gonna be absolutely horrid for me. I was gonna break down, start crying, have to mute, 30 minutes pause, come back, remember what happened, cry again, leave for 10 minutes, kind of thing. It was gonna be that bad. That's how I get when sad things happen on like video games. I really care. If I get very invested on a game, I really start caring about the characters, about the things that are happening in their world. So I get it. If something bad happens, if something sad happens to characters that I like, I start feeling really bad, and I really like feel their pain, kind of thing, and I cry a lot. Seriously, I've cried in games so much. It's just like it's unbelievable. And I mean, that's just like one of the reasons why I've also liked watching other people like play Honkai Impact 3 up to where I'm at, of course. For example, getting to like chapter 9 and also seeing them like tear up, it's just like, oh my god, they're crying as much as me, they get it, kind of thing. That's the thing that I really like about just like games like this, that I have like a lot of emotion and love put into them. Oh, and I also finished part one on part 1.5 Honkai Impact that are previously. Oh, nice, congratulations! How was it? Of course, don't spoil me. But did you like it?
でもお兄ちゃん、このこと自体がなんかおかしいと思わない？
You're not ready to play part two yet? Why? Do you need something? Is there like some sort of like big lock? Or do you not have enough time like me? Or is there something with part two that will not doesn't that you play right now?
おかしいってどこがだい？
考えてみてよ。いくら郊外が広くて人が少ないって言ったって、人間がそこに住もうとしたら人付き合いゼロとはいかないでしょ？
But from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like the Outer Ring has that much technology. It literally looks like the Wild West from like the trailer and the pictures that I've seen of it. It looks like the Wild West. And I mean, even if they need to have like contact with other people, I can imagine that like just like maybe like information that just like passes on quickly, but only in that single area. Just like you know how towns, just like how in like small towns, everybody knows what everyone is doing. Like if the kid on like the corner of the street suddenly gets a girlfriend, like literally the entire town finds out about that stuff, kind of thing. But it doesn't get out of there. Like the information doesn't get out of like the small town because it's secluded, kind of thing. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but maybe someone can get the idea.
パールマンが逃げたせいで大騒ぎになったし、治安局も指名手配してるもんね。時間が経つにつれて、いろいろと情報が出てくるのが普通だよ。
I mean, one of the weird things is that it seems that he's actually not getting like the police isn't actually looking for him.
パールマンだって一人の人間なんだから、完全に消息を絶つなんて、そんなことできるのかな？
Or maybe he's dead. Maybe he's dead. Days earlier, not long after the airship hijacking incident, somewhere in the Outer Ring's old oil field district. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen this comic thingy.
それでいい。たく、とっとと参ったすりゃ、お互いもうちょい楽できたのによ。
Yeah, I don't have time to play part 2, and I see a lot of negative comments about part 2, so I'm not sure if I should play it or not. That's fair. I also heard a couple of like negative comments about part 2, but my friend told me that it's picking up. That apparently it's like picking up, and a lot of people are just like getting back into it, and the negative comments have suddenly just like gone complete full like 180 and turned into like positive comments with like the current events that are happening. But I mean, how long ago did part 2 come out? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of like content that you have to get through that's quote unquote negative to get to the like the positive part. Which I mean, when I get to it, I'm gonna be able to deal with it because of the same thing that I said about part 1, about how chapter 1 through 6 is just very slow, and it's only okay in terms of like quality, and only after like chapter 7 when Voidy suddenly shows up, the noodle princess, when she shows up, it starts like picking up a lot. So I'm gonna guess that maybe part 2 is gonna be like that, since it's supposed to be like a new story, a quote unquote new story. So yeah, when I get to it, I'll just deal with it. That's kind of like the thought process that I have on it. When I get to it.
さて、他に挑戦したいやつはいるか？
Hey! I actually know someone that really likes this character, and they decided to full on absolute cinema her.
ま、いねえか。
Also, her video is her like song video is so cute about romantic manga or like shoujo manga. The end of part 1 is also damn, this part right here is just like blocking the command. There we go.
俺らはツールドインフェルノに出るぞ。これでもうまだ早いなんて言わせね。
The end of part 1 also has some negative comments too, like it's mid and all, but but you think it's great and not that bad. I mean, everybody's gonna have like their own like little comments as long as you have like your own opinion on it and you don't get your like easily swayed by the opinions of others that have like other types of things, I think it's fine. For example, there's a lot of like games and a lot of like things that I really like that a lot of people just like call trash, and vice versa. Like for example, the whole Overwatch 2 thingy, people just like praise Overwatch 2 a lot, and I'm here just like, I'm not really that happy about it because it seems like it was just a ploy to get more people back into the game because the game wasn't that popular anymore, kind of thing. Or like The Last of Us 2. There's a lot of people that really like The Last of Us 2 and think it's like one of the greatest games of all time. And I watched Last of Us 2. I didn't play it, and I think it was hot garbage. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and once again, I've been in this like whole like industry of gaming for so long that the opinions of others, I don't really care that much about them. Or it's not that I don't care about much about them. Like, of course, I take them into account, but I wait until I experience that whole thing myself to form my opinion, and then I just like hold on to my own opinion, and I don't let it get like swayed by other people. Death Stranding too. People talk trash about Death Stranding so much. I think it's like one of the greatest games of all time. I really like Death Stranding.
俺らカリュドーンの子は最強だぜ。
Hey.
覇者の座についてやる。鉄は熱いうちに食えだ。
Caesar sounds like so like childish. I was thinking that she was gonna be a very big Onesan kind of character. By the way, who's your stronger character in ZZZ? Probably Jane Doe. I've actually tried upgrading Jane Doe a lot because I really like her playstyle. Her playstyle feels a little bit better than Ellen's, because for Ellen you need to keep doing that dash attack into like the big sorry, hiccup. You need to do the dash into the scissors attack in order to charge up your stacks and then be able to deal the ice damage. And I'm not a fan of just like having to do that over and over and over again in order to gain stacks. But for Jane Doe, you kind of just like can continue playing around with her and just like charge up the bar. And the moment that the bar is charged up, you can start just like doing a lot of like very fancy things. Ellen is like selling SSR now. Oh, so remember, I haven't played SSR, so this information I don't know about it is selling like good, bad. Does she also have some sort of like stacking mechanic? She's the weakest character that's limited. Oh, I mean it's fair. Ellen is the first limited character for the game, and believe it or not, there are some people that ignore the fact that power creep is always going to be a thing in every single game that has continuously released characters. It's always going to happen. You can't stop it. There's always going to be something better for a certain situation. Either you want it or not, because the developers have to keep making like new things, and sometimes just like new things end up having so much on like their kits, in their like new kits that they end up becoming a little bit too strong. Like who can I think of? Like for example, like the chapter 2, the part 2 characters are like way stronger than some of the part 1 characters. For example, I still have Senadina. I also have Helia and Coralie. Who did I pull? I actually can't remember who I have. Oh, I got the new Teddy. Got the new Teddy D. Dude. The new Teddy D on the Elysian Realm is insane. It's literally you AFK. You literally AFK. You just hands off keyboard and the little puppets do the work by themselves. She's like that strong, and it's crazy. And if you think about other characters that you can actually use on the Elysian Realm, it's just like it's such a big difference, and you're literally AFK. Like it's that crazy. Finally, Ulysses here. Cell and Ellen are the first 5-star eliminated in their game, and now they're the weakest for the eliminated characters. Yeah, like I mentioned, it's creep. It's gonna happen to every game. You literally can't ignore it. It just happens. Can't blame the devs either. It sounds like this guy's speaking through a mask.
親父は一緒に来ねえの
Great expression. I really like seeing Lucy now because she's gonna become like a character that's gonna be talking, and I've actually already met Lucy in the on the overworld, and I also learned about her full name. When I learned about her full name, I thought that was crazy because she was already like an Ojo-san kind of character, like a Ojo-sama kind of character with her own desuwa kind of like speech. But after like talking to her or like finding a little bit of information about her, I actually found out that she's quite literally an Ojo-sama character. She literally left her rich family in order to be doing this, being like a biker. And I also like met with Piper, and I even met with Lighter at one point. I was really surprised because Lighter was like never confirmed literally anywhere, and he just shows up randomly on the streets, and you can talk to him.
俺はもう引退してる。こういう血の湧くようなのは若えのに任せるぜ。
And if I remember correctly, isn't Lighter gonna become playable on next patch, or is it on this one? I can't remember. No, I think it's next patch. As a Toho fan, Lucy is Flanders Scarlet from Toho. How so? As in the type of character, or is it the voiceover? But not the voice actress. What am I even talking about? Toho doesn't even have voice actresses. At the very least, not in the main games. By the way, I have played Toho, just so you know. And I already beat Flandre as well. It was a very long time ago, back in my high school days that I played it.
誰かしら運送業の方を面倒見なくちゃならんしな。
Character model, I can see it. Blonde, red eyes, kind of thing. And no. I was trying to say that if I remember correctly, Flandre is kind of like a childish kind of character, but I don't see Lucy as a childish kind of character. Lucy's like Flandre with no wings. I can see it. Here comes the character that I want to pull for. Did you watch her character trailer? What the hell was that, man? I mean, the song is a banger, and her dance moves are insane. But what the actual hell was going on, man?
星の連中の飛行船だ。
Oh.
こんなに間近で見るのは初めてだぜ。
Well, well, well. It looks like our buddy, Pearl Man, ended up crash landing and did a lot of damage. Is he still alive?
おいシーザー
Oh, he's literally right here.
生きてるやつがいるぜ。とんでもない大事故だったのに。
Yeah, seriously.
のいいやつだな。
Actually, a blimp accident happened not so long ago, right? Over in Brazil, I think, or Argentina. Somewhere in South America. Like a blimp crashing on top of like some buildings.
なんかこの面見覚えあんだよな。
Hmm.
確かビジョンコーポレーション事件の被告がこんなお顔だったような。
Oh, oh, right. You know what's talking about them not having like information or like them not having like that much technology? I forgot phones exist. I may have forgotten that phones are a thing in this world.
この方、治安局が絶賛指名手配中です。
Well, it isn't that good of a phone, you know. It isn't even new. It's got cracks on it.
懸賞金数が向こう30年ニトロフューエルを水みたいに飲めちゃうよ。アイアンタスクが交代は変えちゃうぜ。
I don't Tusk, still Tusk.
も太っ腹だ。
治安局だと。
Good morning, Pearl Man.
治安局には突き出さんでくれ。頼む。私は真の黒幕を知っているんだ。
Oh?
私は奴らの犯罪の
Are we gonna end up recruiting Pearl Man or something?
証拠を。
Oh. I think he might have gotten beat up. I wish that was me. Anyways, continuing on with the story. And this time inside random play.
正直、私的にはパールマンがまだ生きてるかちょっと疑問なんだよね。
Well, they did say that he was lucky to be alive.
サクリファイスの方はハンドが調べてくれてるからまだ当てにできるけど、
Hmm.
ジャット屋の代理訴訟はずっと棚上げのままなんじゃない？
Oh, right. This is like the story for this game is literally still picking up. We're getting like little bits of like crumbs of like information here and there. Like for example, things like hand, sacrifice, a mastermind behind the scenes. Somebody like the mastermind is also controlling Vision Corp, which is the whole thing with Pearl Man and things like that. Like we know nothing. We also know nothing of Hollow Zero or anything about the Hollows. Also the yokai, ghost, and the other like voices that we heard the moment that we connected with Fairy. We still know nothing about them. Yeah, we still don't know nothing about them. Not that I can remember.
マスター、助手2号、ビリーから電話です。つなぎますか？
Mm-hmm.
噂をすればなんとやらだね。フェアリー、つないで。
おお、店長、家にいたのか？さっきメッセージ送ったんだけどよ。返事がなかったから電話しまった。
Oh?
すまない。さっきは店にお客さんがいてね。スマホを見れなかったんだ。
Mm.
店長、すっげえ大事なことを伝えなきゃなんねんだ。それも直接。
Okay.
今、金融ニードル裏の交差点にいるんだけどよ。出てこれねえか？
Also, I've seen a lot of fan art of Lucy. Like, a lot. Incredible amount of fan art of her. I really like all of the fan art from her. I really like her character, actually, just like in general.
そんなに近くにいるなら店まで来ればよかったのに。
Did you know that there's people complaining about Hoyo making too much fan service in their game while back in Hoyo Golden Age we upgraded characters by using girl underwear? Bro, have you seen the new updates for Honkai Gakuen? That thing is not letting up with the fan service. The Golden Age for Gakuen is still ongoing. It has never stopped. They do not know. But yeah, it's fair seeing some like fan service here and there. As long as the game isn't literally fan service the game, I'm happy. That's literally all I want. If they want to give some like fan service here and there from like male characters or like female characters, you know, so, like a panty shot, it's whatever, or like a booba shot, whatever, or like a guy, you suddenly see his like abs, or he has like a very cool moment, it's just like whatever. Sure, it makes people happy. People like this kind of things here and there, but if it becomes like way too much to the point where the game becomes literally fan service, like for example, have you heard of Snowbreak Containment? Have you seen the amount of like fan service on that game? It's crazy. It's like maybe a little bit too much to the point where it seems like the game is all about the fan service. Like the game is literally fan service. Which is one of the games that I probably will never end up trying out, even if I hear that it has like some really good story. Especially because I tried out like Blue Archive, and even though it's like story was like average, I felt like there was like way too much focus on like the characters, and in terms of like, you know, oh, you played Snowbreak, do you like it? I don't think I'm gonna end up playing it. It's just like my opinion on it. Just don't mind me. You can just disregard my opinion.
通れなくてよ。
ん？
やべえ、治安官が来た。なんとかごまかさねえと。悪い店長、切らせてくれ。とにかくここで待ってるから、よろしくな。
Okay?
ビリーったら何コソコソしてるんだろう。ジャトヤの車ならうちの裏手に何度も止めてるのに。
It's Honkai Impact 3rd, but FPS game. What about the story though? That's what I care about.
まあでも、ああ言ってることだし、お兄ちゃんが言ってあげるしかないね。
I mean, even if you say that the story is good, I still don't think I'm gonna play it. A lot of people have said that Nikke has some really, really good story, but I'm just like really not interested in that type of game. I wonder what Billy meant by something really important. Maybe a new catchphrase for his finishing move. The new Starlight Night season just started, you know? If that's the case, I'd punch him. Seriously. There were also those cases of I lost Nicole's crucial documents and I accidentally broke the client's stuff, and when I put the shards back together, there were extra bits and whatnot. Story? I skip all the story. Fair. Oh no, those forgotten memories are all coming back. Anyway, go check the intersection behind Bardic Middlewise. Yeah, I'm mainly like a story kind of guy. Even for like the like online games. Like for example, not too long ago, there's like a very big Twitch streamer that I sort of like really respect. I don't know if you know him. Carnage. and he released like a video about the new expansion for Diablo 4, where he was talking about like, oh, I really like the Diablo 4 like characters, the world and the story, and I like the story. I like these things for Diablo 1, 2, and 3. But for the Diablo 4, I felt that they were lacking literally everything in this sort of like aspects, and they focused too much on like the whole meta and numbers go up and farming and just like making this like a very battle passy kind of game, live service battle passy kind of game. So I didn't like it, and when the expansion got released, I noticed that they actually even dumbed down even more the story, the dialogue, and the quality of like the world. So I decided to just say fuck it and just like not like it, kind of thing. I sort of like share that opinion with like Cold Carnage, where mostly about the story in games. So if the story is like bad, or if the gameplay is like really bad, and the focus of it is just like on things like fan service and stuff like that, I'm generally not very interested in the game. So that's why I probably won't be touching Snowbreak or Nikke or going back to Blue Archive, because even though Blue Archive had a chance and the end of like part one seemed exciting, it took way too long. It felt like the story before that was sort of like kind of like averagey, and the focus is mainly on the girls. So yeah, I'll take a pass on that, on going back to Blue Archive. No luck. Unlucky. I actually got a golden one at one point. A golden scratchy, and I got like, what was it, like 80 polychromes, and I've only gotten one of those. It was kind of cool. Whoa, this is a big vehicle. Red Mochas. Okay. Yeah, I think I wasn't that quick. I kind of had to get a scratch from How real quick. Sorry about that. Did you strike it rich? Did you change jobs?
ビリー、ジャトヤは辞めてしまったのか？そのトラック、ちょとつ猛進と書いてあるけれど、見慣れないボンプもいるね。
おいおい、そんなわけねえだろ。俺は今の暮らしに満足してるし、ニコの親分が約束したボーナスだってまだ1ディニーももらってねえんだからな。
But the boss hasn't paid me 1 denny of my bonus yet. I don't think you're getting your bonus. If we're talking about Nicole, I don't think you're getting your bonus, Billy. I'm sorry to tell you this. It ain't happening. Sorry, Billy.
このトラックとボンプの持ち主はカリュドーンの子っていう郊外の走り屋さ。
Oh, would you look at that? Shepard was just talking about the Sons of Kaladin, or what? Or well, biker gangs. Oh.
このトラック自体には新エリートへの通行許可が出てるんだが、最近市民じゃないやつは街への出入りに長時間並ばされるんだと。だから俺が臨時の運転手として荷物を運んでんだ。
I used to work for them. Hey.
ビリー、昔は郊外にいたのか？
Interesting lore. Gotta go now. I still have a lot of work to do. Bye bye. Thanks for coming, Strom, and talking with me and telling me about all these new things happening in all the other games. Hope you have I hope you have good luck on work, and that you finish it fast and you don't get stressed about it. Bye bye. Thanks for coming.
なあ、実は長いこと郊外で暮らしててよ。都市の方に来たのは偶然の巡り合わせってやつだ。
Hey.
とはいえ店長、この話はまた今度しようぜ。今はもっと大事なことがあんだ。
Uh-huh.
なんと、そのカリュドーンの子がパールマンの情報を持ってるんだとよ。
Ah, the plot thickens or continues.
なんだって？具体的にはどんな情報なんだい？
なんだって。
俺も向こうのナンバー2に同じことを聞いた。そう簡単には教えてくれなさそうでな。カリュドーンの子は俺たちがパールマンを探してるのを知ってる。独占情報とやらを提供できると言ってるが、その代わりパエトーンと面と向かって協力の話し合いがしたいとさ。
Really? Well, this is curious. Do they want to talk to me specifically? Well, our team specifically. What do they need? I wonder. They want to meet proxy?
つまり、彼らはプロ棋士を探していると。
Hmm.
直接は言わなかったけどよ。そういうことだと思うぜ。
Or could it be that Pearlman is looking for Python?
店長、俺たちの代理訴訟にはパールマンがいる。けど店長たちは恩人だから、誰と手を組むかはそっち次第ってのがニコの親分の見解だ。とにかく、俺はここ2、3日で奴らのボンプを強化してやったり、荷物を仕入れたりする。それが終わったら街を出て落ち合う手はずだが。
And I guess this is the chance to meet them, going with Billy.
もし店長があってもいいって言うなら、そん時は俺と一緒に行こうぜ。
Go back and talk with Bell. Manager, please discuss this with the deputy manager. I'll wait to hear how it goes. Let you know. By the way, manager, have you watched the latest Starlight Night season? The transformations are killer! Actually, I've been thinking if I should get a new catchphrase for my finishing move. But before that, I've got to find Nicole's invoice. Okay. I thought he was about to say something about missing documents or stuff like that. If I hadn't found out Pearlman's location, my salary for this month would have been slashed to 0. ... What's up, manager? You seem off. We were literally just talking about this, Billy. Alright, I forgot to show it. I managed to max out Ellen, I managed to max out Jane, and while I actually had to go all the way to get Jane, and I ended up getting full cinema, absolute cinema set. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very happy about this. Yeah. Scar, sweat. It looks like he's only wearing overalls. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very happy to see this. As for Jane though, I really don't have much for her. I think my equipment for her is really trash. I have a very basic W engine for her, and my anomaly proficiency is only 321, so it's not that good. Yeah. I did max out her passive though, and I haven't maxed out any of these. I want to max this out, but I can't. At the very least, not right now. Oh, hey, Abigail, thank you for the follow. Hey, hi. How you doing, Abigail? Hope your day is going great. Welcome in. You tell Belle what just happened. Ho are I are good.
カリュドーンの子っていう郊外の走り屋がパールマンの手がかりを知ってる。けど、それを教える条件は私たちが協力について話し合いに応じることか。
I'm doing well, thanks for asking for me. But it is still very suspicious that they're specifically asking for Python. How do they know that they can get information? Oh, how did they know that they could just ask for me from I don't know, Nicole or Billy, or I don't even know how they got that information. I already forgot. If they mention it, I completely pass. Can I ask something? Sure. We have a clue. We have to.
願ってもないパールマンの手がかりだ。ミス逃す手はない。郊外では走り屋が情報通だというのも、まさに羊飼いが言っていたことだからな。
そりゃそうだけどさ、相手はお兄ちゃんに不慣れな郊外へ生身で来いって言ってるんだよ。
Aww, are you worried about your big brother, Belle? Dean?
一応ビリーもいるわけだしな。古巣とも言っていたし、今でも手伝いをしているなら、それなりにいい関係を維持しているんだろう。
Well, currently I'm working on getting my OC, so I can't say that I can't. I'm interested in making something yet. Well, yet. I can at the very least say that. I gotta wait for my OC to be done.
わかったよ。それならいいけど、いい方に考えれば、郊外は新エリートの管轄外だし、その活動を制限する人もいない。つまり、パエトーンの正体がバレる心配もないしね。
I wonder if that means that if there's proxies, or you can be just a proxy publicly in the outer ring.
それじゃあお兄ちゃん、これから何日かは準備をしつつ手元に残ってる仕事を片付けといてね。
I've contacted Billy and told him about our decision, Wise. Are you all set for the adventure? Yes. Confirm. You're as quick as ever, Wise. Looks like we're just waiting on Billy now. Soon the day of departure arrives. You're heading to the outer ring with Billy today, Wise. Have a safe journey. You should go meet Billy at the usual spot. While there aren't many smart devices we can utilize outside the city, Fairy and I will keep an eye on you both. Thanks, Belle. There you are, manager. Let's hit the road. Outer ring, here I come. And there we go. Chapter 4, Tour de Inferno. Do I have a Discord? Do, but it is a personal Discord, so I don't quite share it easily. You know, not long later, on a highway of the outer ring. Wait, what? You're supposed to be driving at 100? What is it? Miles? Kilometers? It's crazy. I don't think all of these hollows look nice for the scenery. There we go. I do remember hearing about the outer ring using oil as their main resource rather than ether. Oh, yeah, oil pumps. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Are we about to crash into something, Billy? Please tell me we're not about to crash into something. Ah! Oh, why did I know we were gonna crash into something? Okay, at the very least, I'm using my seatbelt. I'll be fine, right? Please. Yeah. I do know that we've gone into hollows a lot of times, but all the times that we've gone into the hollow has been on, you know, like through a bamboo. So I seriously do not know if Wise actually has some sort of like resistances to the hollow. It's kind of scary. But this was probably like the safest bet because once you enter like the hollow, you don't know where you're gonna end up. So instead of there's like it's like the best chance at surviving. Either you crash into the truck, you drive off onto the ground, which is really bad, or you drive into the hollow and hope you don't, you know, appear at the top of the hollow at a very high altitude and keep dropping, kind of thing. Buddy, you just killed 2 people. Well, you didn't, but you did something really bad. Oh? Oh? Oh yeah, ma. Hey, I can see where this is going. This is probably one of the gangs from this area, and they were probably threatening this guy, where it was sort of like, hey, play chicken with a truck with the drivers over in this area, and you know, if you survive, you survive, and if you don't, then sucks for you, kind of thing. Lord Lucius. Sons of Khaldun enemy.
この教訓をしっかり胸に刻んで、今後は余計なことすんなよ。他社陣営のナンバー2が都市の
Vanquishers
とグル。頼むからさ、こういう冗談をあちこち言いふらさないでよね。
Wait, what happened with the lighter? Oh, no, it was the letter. I thought the guy had like some sort of like power to like vaporize a lighter out of like existence, just Thanos it. Checking some things real quick. All right, let's go.
頭が割れそうだ。
He is a robot.
君の腕の硬いことと言ったら、
うわ、悪い。とっさにハンドル切ったら店長が振り子みてえに檻にぶつかって。
I mean, it's fair. We barely missed that truck. If he hadn't turned that fast, then we probably would have crashed into it slightly.
なんだってんだ、あの逆走タンクローリー。店長のとっさの起点で。
Crazy, right? That it isn't totaled?
車も無事だ。けど、俺たちはすっかりフォローの中だ。これからどうするよ。
Kitty's on my foot right now, and she just made like a weird sound. I hope she doesn't puke on me. Oh, nice.
落ちる直前、リンに救難信号を送った。きっとあの子が外で何か手を打ってくれるはずだ。
さすがだな。
Mm.
聞いて安心したぜ。そうそう。店長たちの体質ってちょっと特別だし、長時間フォローに暴露するのはまずいだろう。
Ah, here's the answer that I was looking for. So they can be in the hollows through like their bank booze because they're not there personally, but they actually can't be inside the hollows themselves. They don't have the ether resistance or like the hollow resistance.
安心しね。車に抗侵食薬が積んであるぜ。今回のお使いで頼まれたんだ。それに街で廃棄されたホロー用のデータスタンドが何本か。
ここから脱出する方法を思いついたよ。ビリー。カリュドーンのこのボンプはきっとキャロットを積んでいるはずだ。
Oh,
それにデータスタンドがあれば最新のデータも取得できる。
I see how it is. I see how it is. I see the plan to get out. Yeah, I thought so.
おお、そうだよ。店長はプロ棋士じゃんか。フォローから出るルートを組み立てるなんて朝飯前だよな。よっしゃ店長。それじゃあ早速データスタンドを取り付けようぜ。
Maybe I should start banning people that actually try to do their little. Maybe I will. October 14. Wait, that's a bot. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, maybe we should just start banning those people that try to like
行こうぜ店長。データスタンド
sell their art.
ああ、3つも置けば十分だと思うよ。
Okay.
エートリアスが現れた。データスタンドに引き寄せられてきたんだ。
心配すんなって店長。俺がやってやる。
Billy, you're not hitting them.
じーっとしてろよ。このならまだあるぜ。
Okay, this little guy deals a lot of damage. Ow! This guy's got range. There we go. Hey. Random treasure chest. That's new. I don't remember missions having those kind of things. Oh, I couldn't dodge in time. Is there still another one that I had to do? I'll save my ult. Oh, yeah, here it is. Nice. Last one, let's go. But there might be a treasure chest somewhere around here. Gotta look for loot. Do-do-do-do-do, as Bill would say. It doesn't sound too good. Okay, seriously, the bamboo is doing way more damage than Billy. Sheesh. Oh, it's this guy. I've seen this enemy in Shiyu defense. Dekabutsuga! Thanks for the catch. Yay! Cute. Oh. Hey, yo! Billy. No wonder people have been liking... Who's this? Oh, Caesar. Nice bounce. Yes. I actually know how to play her. Thank you very much. Can reinforce anything over 10? Oh, that was lighter sand. Lighter sand. Okay, the JP got... I got a little bit too JP there. I'll use her ult. Mmm! I missed that one. Or maybe I didn't have enough to actually do it. Yeah, I think I'm missing the timing. Nice. So.
ビリノジ、さっきはギリギリだったな。俺様があと数秒遅かったら、お前、エーテリアスに食いちぎられたね。
Kitty's stuck, so I gotta free her. Oh, are you good? Yeah. Okay, there we go. She freed herself. Yeah, but I'm not. I'm soft.
パイセン、明らかに絶対絶命だったじゃないですか。強がりも大概にした方がいいっすよ。ライ
Oof. Lighter. Was I calling him lighter or something else? I can't remember. Huh.
やっぱりニコは生態系の上の方にいるんだな。
それはそうと。姉子、ライト、どうしてこんなところに？
おう、妙な電話がかかってきたんだ。
Oh!
お
Bell!
前らがこのフォローに落っこちたって若い姉ちゃんの声でよ。すげえ切羽詰まった感じだったぜ。
Hey, she somehow got the information of the Sons of Caledon and actually managed to get a call through. And then get them to actually come pick us up. Just in time, too.
おお、やっぱもう一人の店長か。
Hmm.
ま、ルーシーは詐欺じゃねえかって疑ってたが、伝えてきた情報は正確だったし、ご丁寧に救助ルートの説明まであったからな。これが伝説と言われるプロ騎士のお手並みってわけか。まったく見識が広まったぜ。
Yeah, nice to meet you, Caesar.
それほどでも。とはいえ、君たちが来てくれたおかげで助か。
Oh, my time is running out. I need to get out of the hollow.
おい、プロ騎士、どうした？
I know something happened. There's lore. Something definitely happened on Old Eridu. Something happened to the brothers. But I guess whatever happened made them extremely weak to the hollows, to the point where they can barely stay in it. But now they have like that power to actually utilize the bamboo, or maybe they can't utilize any bamboo. Maybe they can only utilize eels. I still don't have enough information. Alright, on to the next one. Time passes after you lost consciousness in Blazewood. Oh, movie. Wait, I'm not dead.
くそ、責任感じるぜ。
Wait. Wait, I'm not dead.
の子は客人をきっちりと弔ってみせっからな。ライト、棺はお前が担げ。
責任重大だな。
霊柩車は安全運転でな、パイパー。
Cute.
強火で送ってやってくれ。
Please do not cremate me.
ルーシー、ルーシー、怒んなよ。ダビにふすってやってみたかったんだ。
客人で遊ぶんじゃありませんわ。バーニス、しまいなさい、そんなの。お兄ちゃん。
Oh, Belle!
怪我はない？
悪い悪い、つい今日が乗りすぎた。肺から蘇ったら歓迎するぜ。
Burnice, the flamethrowers, please stop it. She literally is just not stopping with the flamethrowers. I love them already. they have some personality. Let's just say that. Lucy is just absolutely and completely adorable, as expected of a Desuwa character. Burnice is already looking like crazy, and she already seemed insanely crazy from the like little trailer that they had like a long time ago, where there was like this guy just like touring with the camera around the outer ring trying to sell it, and like Burnice shows up just like chasing a lizard. Like she already was kind of crazy, and then there's like the character PV that she had, and now there's like this little section. It's just like they have quite the personality. Let's just say that.
まったく、こんなことになるとは思わなかったぜ、パエトン。とんだアクシデントだ。結局、二人ともおいでいただくことになっちまったな。
Well, it was a very big accident, you know, just the truck colliding with a truck and the other truck was actually a fuel truck. It's just like very, very crazy and very, very scary.
さっきは脅かしてすまねえ。そう、こわばるなって。オタクもビリの字とは同じ穴の無地ななんだろなら、俺らはダチだ。
まあ、そういうことになるか。
Like for an entire day.
随分長いからな。
ちゃんと自己紹介しとこう。俺らはカリュドーンの子。郊外の走り屋チームだ。
Hmm.
そんで、俺様はここのドン、シーザー。
Nice to meet you. I already knew about you.
今日、お前らに来てもらったのは他でもね。ビリの字から聞いてるとは思うが、カリュドーンの子はお前らの力を必要としてるんだ。お前らがご出身のパールマンだが、奴の飛行船は墜落してぐちゃぐちゃだった。奴自身はしぶとく生きちゃいるものの、結構重傷でな。まだ意識は戻ってね。
待って。
Sorry.
ということは、君たちはパールマンの身柄を確保しているのか？
そうだけどよ。なんだ？ルーシーのやつは言ってなかったか？
I don't think I've even talked to Lucy yet.
安心しな。きちんと治療はしといてやるぜ。目覚ましたらお前らに任せる。それでいいよな。
ちょっとよろしくて。
Hmm.
シーザー、交渉はまだ始まってもないんですわよ。
Ah, I see.
大事なカードをいきなり切ってしまって、あなた、どのつくアホですの。
I see.
交渉？カード？ルーシー、お前はまたそんな小さいこと言ってんのか。そういう人の弱みにつけ込むようなやり方じゃ、覇者の気迫ってもんに欠けるだろうが。
I don't get what Caesar means, but I'm gonna guess that that's really nice of her.
簡単に言ってくれますわね。情報が漏れないよう、私が今日まで身を砕いてきたのは何のためだと。パエトーンの協力が得られなかったら、ツール・ド・インフェルノをガイドできる実力のプロ棋士をどっから探してくるって言うんですの。
Desu no.
ツール・ド・インフェルノはこっちの事情だぜ。俺様は花から運命を人に委ねようなんてつもりはねえからな。
I do know that the tour of the Inferno is the big deal of like this chapter. It was literally in the name of the update,
安心しろ、プロキシ。
or like the title of the update.
お前らが郊外まで来てくれたことで、俺らのメンツは立った。そっちが手を貸さないと言おうが、パールマンについて、俺様は言ったことを違えるつもりはね。
シーザー、あんたの親切は嬉しいけど、よく言うでしょ、旅は道連れ、世は情けって。
リンの言う通りだ。実を言うと、パールマンの行方についてわずかでも情報があればいいと思っていたくら
That
い。
is true.
こんなに大きな収穫があるとはね。そちらが誠意を示してくれた以上、僕たちもできる限り力になる。
実に気持ちのいい答えだぜ。聞いたか、ルーシー。これでお前の心配事も消えてなくなっちまったな。
感謝しますわ、パエトン。そちらから協力を申し出てくださるなら、こっちとしては大助かりですもの。
She looks so damn smug.
今回の依頼について
I love her.
詳
I
細に
really like her
教えてもらえる
character.
今の話に何度かツール・ド・インフェルノって言葉が出てきたな。プロ棋士の協力がいるのはまさにこいつだ。
So I'm gonna guess that the Tour de Inferno has something to do with hollows, and that's why they need a proxy.
俺らのいる旧油田エリアの一大イベントでな、最強と歌われる走り屋チームだけ
It's a
が
test in the
戦って
hollows.
フォローで真のつものを決めるために競い合うんだぜ。
シーザー、そんな説明じゃ誰一人理解できませんことよ。代わりに私が。 簡単に言うと
A
ツ
race.
ールドインフェルノはオートバイでフォローを突っ切るクロスカントリーの一種ですの。
Hmm.
参加できるのは2チームのみで、ルールもとっても簡単。フォローは突っ走り、先にゴールのシンダーグローレースに
Sparkstone.
火打ち石を投げ入れたチームの勝ちですわ。
Cinderglow Lake and draw a Sparkstone into a lake wins. Why do I have a feeling that that lake might explode?
そんな危ない挑戦、何か意味があってやっているのか？
あるからやってるに決まってますわ。ツールドインフェルノの目的
Hmm?
は定期的な石油資源の安全確保。石油は旧油田エリアの命ですもの。まあ当然、私たち走り屋にとってツールドインフェルノにはもう一つもっと重要な意味があるんですわ。
I don't get it. How does this race secure the safety of the oil?
レースの勝者は旧油田エリアにおける走り屋連盟の覇者たる地位につけるんですの。
Uh-huh. And what does it mean to become the overlord?
その通りだ。ハエトン、覇者ってのはな、走り屋連盟でも最強と認められるってことなんだぜ。今の覇者陣営はトライアンフ
The Vanquishers. I heard about them a second ago.
連中の大将を張ってるおっさんがもう何年もこの地位に居座ってやがる。俺様はずっと前からあいつとやり合ってみたいと思ってたんだ。
Hmm.
なるほどな。本当に熱血という感じだ。
No.
考えしか脳みその中にないなら、カリドーンの子が私のものになるのもそう先のことではなさそうですわね。
And so this is where their little like rivalry comes from.
みんながみんな最強の称号のために命がけで覇者の地位を競ってるわけじゃなくってよ。格闘漫画に夢中の小学生じゃあるまいし。旧油田エリアの石油産業は様々な意味で走り屋連盟の支援によって存続できているんですの。
Hmm.
覇者になれば連盟のトップとして輸送ルートの割り当てを決める権限が手に入るんですわ。実質的にその利益を思い通りにできるも同然ですわね。
Alright. And what does assigning transfer routes do?
この半年間ずーっとトライアンフは私たちの中でも最悪のルートを割り当ててきてるんですの。裏でよからぬことを企んでるに違いありませんわ。
You can play around with your enemies, I see.
どういうわけか尋ねに参りましたら、
Lucius.
ナンバー2ルシウスが気味の悪い作り笑いでこうほざきやがりましたの。覇者の親分は今旧油田エリアにはいない。ルートはくじ引きで決めた。
Hmm.
そういや、覇者のおっさん、確かにここ半年ばかり面を拝んでねえな。一体何の用事でそんなに忙しくしてんのか。
I wonder if it's gonna be revealed later that Lucius actually killed the overlord and he has taken over the biker
そ
gang.
れはそうとして、ルーシーがビビってるわけも見当つかねえけどな。ルートが悪かって俺らの走りが鈍るわけでもなし。
I want a snack. Oh, that's too small. Here we go.
第一、お前が切れてんのは輸送のついでに化粧道具やら菓子やら買えねえルートだからじゃ。
Alright, the munching goes through the mic, so I'm gonna stop. Oopsies. There's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on those routes.
お黙りなさい。シーサー、客人の前で私のそういう話をするなって以前に合意しましたでしょ。
Girl, you're too cute.
誰でも知ってることだろ。合意のうちに入んねえよ。お前こそさっきから何度もアホ呼ばわりしやがって。俺様のメンツもズタズタなんだが。
開口一番、私の計画をぶち壊しておいて、どうして塩さんの言葉がもらえると思ってたんですの？
Yes.
へいへい、ルシアナ・デ・モンテフィーノのお嬢様。
Montefino.
俺様は計画をぶち壊しました。 でもお前、憧れてた伝説のプロ棋士に会えたのが誰のおかげか忘れてねえか？興奮して寝れなかったくせによ。
Poo poo, I got a fan? かわいい。
もうぶち切れましたよ、シーザー。決闘を申し込みますわ。あなたがハイパワーのこの大将でいられるのも今日限りですわ。
I'm just grabbing some popcorn over here and just watching both of them just like talk it out.
かかってこいよ。そんなんで俺様がビビるかってんだ。ライト、お前こっち来て立ち会い人やれ。
かわいよ。
これはどういう状況だ？
大丈夫大丈夫。プロ棋士さんたち気にすることないぜ。日に2、3回は起きることだからな。
I love her like permanently tired voice and attitude.
そうそう、ほんとなんでもないから。捕まって立ち会い人にされちゃうと、下手したら2人から同時に詰められちゃうから、それだけ気をつけてね。
Will let her be okay?
とにかくよかったよ。お二人さんがツール・ド・インフェルノに協力してくれる気になって。
I just noticed he actually does have like what is it called? Like eye bags from being too tired. It's getting late, Proxy. Why don't we camp out here tonight? The gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe here as it's not far from the town. So what problem? Oh, you mean that fugitive, right? Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed in the outer ring, and we found him. We were about to hand him over to the public security for a reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like, someone else is behind all this, and I've got proof, so we kept him. As we suspected. Perlman knows something. Oh? Your expression tells me that what he said must be important to you. Good to know. Relax, we know that he's with us, and we've stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. What about Caesar and Lucy? Well, they're gonna be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But don't worry about it. They usually duke it out far away, so they won't disrupt your sleep. I hope they patch things up soon. They won't. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than Steel Tusk engines eat gas. Alright, let's save the chit-chat for tomorrow and catch some seas today. You must be beat. Young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. Another thing that I remember from the fan art that I started seeing is that they actually put Piper together with Hoshino, and Hoshino from Book Archive, and Hoshino is like one of those characters where she's just like always talking like she's very, very old. And yeah, young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. Just to I'm gonna guess that she's super, super young still, like nowhere near old enough to be saying something like young guns. And she's just like talking like this. After a long day, we took the Sons of Caledon's generous offer and stayed overnight in Blazewood. Next morning, we get to see the entire area. Probably. I was worried about sleeping somewhere new, and now it's morning already. My eyes feel much better after a good night's sleep. Wonder if Belle's awake. I'll talk to her about how to start up our proxy business here in the Outer Ring. The music is really nice though. Very westy, but it still kind of, it's like a it still fits the DTC kind of vibe. That's a very, very big holo. Uncle Henry's gas station, reliable as always. Well, not reliable enough because you know it's closed down. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Anything up here? Nope. Old Demir. I'll probably talk to them after I'm done with I'm done streaming. That's like the side stuff that I need to do. Gotta keep looking for this treasure chest, because they give me polychromes. And I see that one. Okay, it didn't drag me into a cutscene. That's nice. Anything over there? Doesn't look like it. Alright, what's up, guys? I mean, that'd be me if I decided to just like lay on my bed and then close my eyes.
ビリー、うちの妹を知らないかい？
Ushi no imoto. That's kind of cute.
おう、もう一人の店
Oh!
長だ。今さっき店まで送ってきたとこだぜ。
She went back that
デ
quick?
バイスの一部を店長たちのとこの車に積んで移動式の
Ah, I see.
のためにな。もう一人の店長とシーザーで話し合って決めたんだ。
Wait, but Caesar's here.
うちにある HDD デバイスをここに運んでくると。
そういうことみたいだぜ。もう一人の店長が言うには、都市からだとやり取りが不便だし、かといって郊外には知能設備が少ないから、長距離のデータ通信を遅延しちまうんだと。
おお、プロキシー。お、ビリの字の言う。
Oh no! I accidentally skipped that.
それで随分
There we
仕
go.
事がしやすくなるはずだぜ。
I didn't even read it. Playback. Just.
おお、プロキシー。起きてたんだな。
I was waiting for an Ohio from Caesar.
安心しろ。電気とネットはこっちで何とかしてやる。たとえ郊外でも、お前らを水を蹴った魚みてえにしてやるからな。
Wait, isn't that bad?
水を得た魚って言いたかったんだろうな。
そうそう。デバイスが届くのを待ってる間。
Caesar sounds kind of goofy, but she seems like a very good person.
連れてってやるよ。お前らは俺らみたいな根なし草の暮らしは慣れてねえだろうってルーシーのやつがな。それもそうだ。住むとこを手配してくれるよう町長にゃ話をつけといたからよ。
Hey, pulled some strings.
そうなのか。気を使ってくれて助かるよ。
なーに、すべきことをしたまでだぜ。そうそう。町から帰ったらルーシーたちにも声をかけてやってくれよな。お前の妹が言ってたが、レースの前にフォローのデータを集めとく必要があるんだろ？
Isn't Lucy supposed to be a fan of us? Python? I wonder if she's gonna be happy if we talk to her.
ルーシーたちもここ数日、ツールド・インフェルノの準備にかかりきりだ。お互い助け合えることがあると思うぜ。
Anything over here? Nope. Might be able to cross later. Not for now. Greet the mayor with Caesar. Alright, who's the mayor? Where am I going? Thanks, Flubberboo. Much appreciated. Any treasure chest over here? Nope. Never lucky. There's one here. I think this is supposed to be the area where you actually do the event. I can't read that. What does that mean? Soulless? No way is that an S. That's an E. Casa!
母さん、挨拶に来たぜ。プロ騎士と一緒にな。
おやシーザー、町から来たってプロ騎士はこの人かい？新エリートの人も私たちみたく若いうちからアクセク働いてるんだね。
Well, I'm gonna guess that they had some very, very special circumstances that made them, you know, do this.
シーザー、こちらの方は？
こちらの方？都会の人の言い方は面白いね。私はカーサ、ブレイズウッドの町長をやってる。この町は昔カリドーンの子の世話になってね。あなたたちも必要なものがあるなら私に言っとくれ。今晩から私の後ろにある家を使ってくれていい。すまないね。今はまだ中に荷物が残ってるが、すぐ人を呼んで運び出させるよ。
You probably look hella weird by doing this. Actually, I don't look that weird. I guess it's because I'm tilting my head to the left. But I'm just like laying on like my right arm. Kind of like this. I thought I was gonna be looking like that, but I end up looking like this. Probably because of like my neck positioning, which is actually really bad. I should just stop. Like, I should fix my posture.
母さん、ここへ来る途中、例の装飾を作ってる連中がいたな。
仕方がないだろ。町へのそういう勘は壊れたままなんだから。ガソリン
Oh,
スタンドが営業できないなら工芸品でも作って売るくらいしかできないのさ。
I see.
幸い最近大口の注文が入ってね。それにもうすぐツール・ド・インフェルノもあるだろ。
Sun flints.
サンフリントもよく売れてるよ。
サンフリント？なんだいそれは。
Oh,
ああ、こういう手編みの工芸品さ。ツール・ド・インフェルノの時期になると旧油田エリアのほとんどの家がこれを掲げるんだ。
hey, I wonder if it's like a terterabosu. Oh, no, it's like a dream catcher. Craft made from grass and blazewood. For the residents in the old oilfield district, it's also an important decoration for the Tour of Inferno. Tour de Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance.
この模様、人が逆さまになっているみたいだ。
Mm.
お、よく気づいたな、プロキシ。この逆さになってるやつこそ走り屋連盟の初代覇者なんだぜ。
But why is he upside down?
もっともじいさん連中は太陽と炎の神の顔面とか言い張ってるがな。神は英雄を導いて燃える湖に火をつけさせ、炎の中から無事生還できるよう加護を与えるんだと。
Mm.
この手の変わったデザインにはそうなった理由がありそうなものだけど。
その通りだ。実はな、こいつのモチーフになってんのは最初のツール・ド・インフェルノとその初代覇者にまつわる伝説だ。
Legend, did it happen that long ago?
プロキシ、旧油田エリアじゃ今でも石油が取れるが、油田の主要なエリアはもう数十年も前から炎に飲み込まれてるんだぜ。知ってたか？
Oh, I didn't.
そうなのかい？確か石油みたいな物質はエーテル侵食を受けやすかった記憶があるけれど。
Mm.
間違っちゃいない。実際災害が起こってすぐエーテル物質は地下施設やパイプラインを伝って侵食し、浅いところに埋まってる原油に被害を与えた。
So from that single hole getting the oil facility, it suddenly started corrupting all the oil like everywhere.
しかしうまいことに深部にあった唯一の掘削リグが倒壊した時、天然ガスに火がついて炎の噴出口になったんだ。
Hmm.
以来天然ガスは燃え続け、エーテル物質がそれより下に行かないよう食い止めてる。
その天然ガスが燃えて噴出しているのが話に聞いたシンガーグローレイクというわけだ。
その通り。燃え盛る湖が誕生したことによって旧油田エリアに住む全員の生計は守られたのさ。
うん
とはいえ、私らがずっと枕を高くして眠れるかというとそうでもない。天然ガスとエーテル物質が燃焼してできる副産物はすぐエーテル結晶に変わって湖の周囲に堆積していくんだ。
And when too much starts building up, I'm gonna guess that's when the third inferno happens.
放っておいたら結晶はどんどん積み重なって最終的に噴出口を塞ぎ、火はやがて消えちまう。一度でもそんなことが起きたら地下の石油はまた壊滅的な被害に遭うだろうね。
Hmm.
実はな、プロキシ、シンダーグローレイクの火は昔それで一度消えかけたんだぜ。
Hmm.
当時どうにかしようとある若い走り屋が仲間とフォローに入ったんだ。そいつらは
Spark sound.
用意してた特製の火打ち石を使い命がけで結晶をぶっ壊した。
Oh, it looks way different than I thought. The proof of entry for the Tour de Inferno. Filled with a special catalytic fuel. After throwing it in the cinder lake, it can react with the natural gases, and ether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing the ether crystals nearby. I see.
フォローの中は地獄。おまけにキャロットさえ持ってなかった。そいつらがどうにかシンダーグローレイクに着いた時、結晶は まさに湖面を覆い尽くすところだったんだが、一時の猶予もないと、その若い走り屋はバイクごと湖の深いとこにたった一つ残った炎の噴出口めがけて飛び込んだ。それで湖はもう一度燃え盛ったってわけだ。
なるほど。それでここに住む人たちは彼を追悼すべくサンフリントを作っているのか。
But everyone's saying that he was the first overlord, so maybe he lived?
おいおいプロキシ。
Yeah,
そいつが
exactly.
飛び込んだまま死んだなんて俺様は一言も言ってねえぜ。
まあそう思うのも無理ないけどね。一緒に火の湖に向かった仲間も彼は死んだと思ったくらいだから。でもその翌日、なんと奇跡的に炎から出てきたのさ。若き走り屋の勇気に心動かされた太陽と炎の神が彼を灰の中から蘇らせたんだとみんなは口々に言った。
That's wild.
この出来事をもとに火の中へと真っ逆さまに落ちていくイメージ、そして神様のお顔を住民たちはサンフリントに編み込んだのさ。果界に入りて英雄は戻るなんて歌に読まれるくらいでね。
それは良かった。ハッピーエンドだったんだね。
Yeah, there's way too many legends with sad endings. Or bad endings.
そうだな。悲劇のまま終わってたらツール・ド・インフェルノはいまいち燃えねえ感じになってっかもな。もちろん初代覇者の武勇伝はそれだけにとどまらねえ。奴は戻ってきてすぐ旧油田エリアの大小様々な走り屋連中を集めて走り屋連盟を作ったんだぜ。
And that's probably where he turned into the first overlord, right?
それからはツール・ド・インフェルノを数年ごとに
The true first overlord.
定めたんだ。シンダーグローレイクに二度と同じ危機が訪れねえようにな。
そういうこと。今でもツール・ド・インフェルノが最強の走り屋にしか成し遂げられないってのは変わらない。けど、あたしら住民にとっちゃもはやお祭りみたいなもんなのさ。
Looks like we lost track of time chatting about Tour de Inferno. It's an interesting topic. I'm glad you think so. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? The equipment consumes a lot of power, so I don't think we can use the batteries this time. Right, up we go. They'd very much be correct. I mean, Fairy by herself, just like quintuples. Oh, Lucy! Quintuples are like power bill, apparently. I love her. She's so cute.
プロキシさん、おいでになりましたわね。
Hey yo.
プロキシちゃん、遅かったじゃん。町長さんとこへ挨拶に行くだけって聞いてたのに。
ブレイズウッドの町でサンフリントを見つけてね。ツール・ド・インフェルノの伝説について聞いていたんだ。
ノーリでね、シーザーちゃんのご機嫌ってわかるもん。あのお話はね、シーザーちゃんの一番のお気に入りなんだよ。
Caesar-chan.
シーザーちゃんの夢は、あの初代覇者みたいな英雄になることなんだって。本当に初代覇者のような大物になりたいのなら、あんな無邪気なおとぎ話、とっとと忘れた方が身のためですわ。
Eh? Isn't that fine, Lucy? I mean, stories can give some people powers.
ルーシーはあの伝説が嫌いなのかい？
別に嫌いだとか、そういう話じゃありませんことよ。
うん。
みんないい年した大人なんですから、もっと現実的な視点であの話を捉えるべきではなくて。最初のツール・ド・インフェルノからまだ数十年といったところですわ。あんな神話めいた脚色がつくほど昔のことでもありませんの。ですが、神様の奇跡と喧伝すれば自分の功績も広まりやすい。そんな風に考えたんだとしたら、初代覇者が相当な切れ者に思えてきませんこと？ルーシーちゃん、 シーザーちゃんが言ってたよ。気難しいお年寄りみたいな小じわができちゃうって。
That probably hits hard for her because I think Lucy is the kind of person that cares a lot about her appearance. Because she also uses that. Pakku. Always curious how Japanese the face masks are called in Japanese, just pakku.
旧油田エリアの支配権を掌握する手段なのですわ。
ふと思い出したんだけれど、さっきシーザーが君をモンテフィーノのお嬢様と呼んでいたね。
モンテフィーノ。
まさかあの新エリートの名門モンテフィーノ家？
何が名門ですか。あなた成金にはヘコヘコしておくタイプですの？まあその通りでしたよ。あれが私の実家ですわ。
郊外の出身じゃなかったのか。どうして都市での生活を捨ててしまうようなことを？
もちろん誰かに決められた道を行く人生なんてごめんだからですわ。それでなくてもお父様の頭の中はビジネスとお金儲けのことばかり。そうそう、郊外は違うんだから。特に私たちのいる旧油田エリアはね。走り屋連盟のモットーはズバリ自由と仁義だよ。とはいえ生存のためにはどこであれ多少はビジネスとお金儲けが必要ですわ。
So I guess all the things that she learned at her home are actually being fused here.
メンバーにはお給料を出さないといけないし、車両の修理や部品交換には資金が必要ですわ。それに私たちの必需品の多くは都市で売ってくれないものですから、その辺は人脈とお金で何とかしないと。プロキシさん、昨日も言いましたわね。今現在の覇者陣営は私たちを冷遇してると。あの時は茶化されましたけど、カリュドーンのここ数年の評判がトライアンフを上回っていることを考えれば、向こうがこっちをやっかんでるのは明らかですもの。とはいえルート割り当てで貧乏くじを引かされてる分、私たちの収入
Recruiting new members.
新メンバーの採用に響いてるのも事実ですわ。
I wonder if it's just them or if there's like someone else that might be like hidden for now.
ですから覇者の地位というのは今後の私たちの生存戦略のためにも必ず手に入れなければならないんですの。
ツールド・インフェルノの準備も君みたいなしっかり者が手伝ってくれるのなら心強い。
Yeah, having someone that thinks about the business side of deals, it's things, it's just nice.
私たちは計算に通ずる者同士。分かっていただけると思ってましたわ。バカ力と熱血だけじゃ大事はなせっこないですもの。
Well, glad I made you happy, Lucy.
見てなさいですわ。そう遠くないうちにシーザーをぶちまかして。
Why do you want to take her down? Can I ask her that?
あ、ルーシーちゃん、さっきははぐらかしてたけど、やっぱ昨日の決闘負けちゃった感じ？
あ、
負けてなんかいませんわ。一時休戦と相なっただけでしたよ。今一番差し迫ってるのはツールド・インフェルノなんですもの。
Cute.
大将の椅子は
Yes, yes, Lucy, whatever you say. You're the best, you're the best. You're the best in my heart, and you're the cutest.
そういうわけでプロキシさん、今朝もう一人のパイトーンと話したんですけれど、郊外のフォローデータがまだ足りないそうですわね。このままだとあなたたちのパフォーマンスに影響があるとか。近いうちに私たちとフォローへデータ収集に参りましょう。あ、実は私も手伝ってほしくて、レースで使う車両をカスタムしなきゃいけないんだけど、欲しいパーツがあるんだよね。
I'm gonna guess that both of these are my first quests for Chapter 4 at the same moment.
お兄ちゃん、ただいま。
Bill!
お疲れ様、リン。
リン。
さあ、エ HDD を調整しに行こう。
その必要はないんだな。さっきね、ここの電圧と回線速度で試運転したけど、HDD はちゃんと動いたよ。
Nice.
郊外に来れたもんだから、フェアリーもイヤスも大はしゃぎしちゃって。でも、全然新しい環境だからね。やっぱり、今すぐ適応ってわけにはいかないかな。
シーザーたちを勝たせてあげるためにも、まずは経験値を貯めるところからだ。
だね。お兄ちゃんの準備ができたら出発しよう。
Oh! Now we got two things to do in the holo, collecting holo data and buying vehicle parts. Cesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which one we tackle first, I'll just leave the call to you, Wise. Let's get moving when you're all set. If you're curious about the commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Burnice, Lighter, and Piper. I'll just go say hi to everyone. No rush, I'll be here waiting. Alright, so I'm probably gonna talk to them first, and then after that, I'm probably gonna end stream. It's getting kind of late, and I am getting a little bit tired as well. I need my nap. My nap is very, very important. So I might take a nap after I'm done with the stream, and then after that, oh, this is the HDD. And then I'll think about when I'm gonna be starting the next part of the story soon. Because like I mentioned, there's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to continue on with ZZZ and just keep on being caught up with the game. I want to be able to do this event, the Overlord's Feast. I have 19 days, but I just got to make sure that I can actually do it and that I don't start it at the last flipping second, like on the, whatchamacallit, like one of the other like events on the last version that I did them on the last hour. It was very, very stressful to finish it. I also want to go back to Honkai Impact 3rd. I want to finish Black Myth. It's October and it looks like I'm not going to be able to do the thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to play some games. I wanted to try out Alien Isolation again, especially after the announcement of the sequel that's coming out. But I might play it closer to the sequel release, and I might just do it on the hardest difficulty with like modded alien AI to make it a little bit more interesting. I wanted to play Alan Wake 2. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because I need to finish Black Myth Wukong, and I also want to get back to Wuwa. I've heard a lot of like praise going into Wuwa on their like newest update 1.3 with like Shorekeeper and stuff like that. So I kind of want to go back, get dailies done, finally unlock dailies, and continue to just like playing and maybe even catch up at one point in time, maybe do some exploration and stuff like that. And of course, after I finish Honkai, I'm gonna go straight into Genshin, and I probably won't be going into part 2.0 or part 1.5 as soon as I'm like done with part 1. I'll probably go into Genshin. I'll try to catch up on Genshin because from what my buddy Strom said, you need levels in order to continue on with the story in Genshin, so I gotta also farm up a little bit to be able to unlock all the story and play all of the story. And if I like the game, then I can do the same thing that I'm planning to do with Honkai Impact 3rd, of just like getting an account with stuff already unlocked, so I'm not that far behind, and also so that I don't have all of this like FOMO from missing the events, because I've heard a lot of people complain about not having the stuff from like the events. I can manage it. It's fine. I'll be able to do something when I'm done with the main story for the game, and probably even like some like quest. I'll probably do some quest for Genshin because I gotta get all the story content done. That's like the important deal, just like getting all the story content done. I also have a lot of like story content that I need to do for this game. For example, the agent stories. I have only done the one for Soldier 11, and I did it in order to be able to level up her. Luckily, I finished this, and the bad thing is that I haven't really unlocked much for her. Just the basic amount of like buffs, everything to 9, and and passive skill up to 4. I haven't done 5 or 6. And I got Ellen soon after, and I upgraded her. And now I have Jane Doe, and Jane Doe is very, very fun to play. I prefer her over Ellen, even though both of them are like sort of like strong. I haven't pulled for many people, and I'm probably gonna pull for Burnice next because she's cute. Caesar is like a good character, but she isn't my type, kind of deal. So I'll focus on trying to get Burnice. If I'm lucky and I can pull her, and I gotta go the whole way, dude. It's gonna be tough. So I hope I get Burnice fast. And if I get her fast, then I might try to get Burnice's W engine and finally get a fully equipped what are they called in ZZZ? Agents? I don't know. I want to get a fully equipped character. That'd be very, very good to at the very least have one. I wish I could have fully equipped Jane. But I had to go all the way for Jane, and I had to go all the way for Ellen, so it's like I haven't had enough to like save up. I got the entire patch of Sujuan and Chingy, luckily, to be able to farm for Burnice. But yeah, it's been a tough one. A very, very tough one. Alright, let's talk to Piper, Lighter, and Lucy. I think it was. Piper. Hey there, Proxy. Don't be nervous. This old trucker's got no task for you, so carry on. Just wanted to say hello. Oh, such a polite kid. Warms a little old trucker's heart. Wait, you're clearly younger than me, right? What a sweet talker. Let me let you in on a secret. This little old trucker standing here in front of you is actually one of the most experienced drivers here. They say in the city that all you need for a driver's license in the outer ring is a piece of paper and an iguana's paw print. Paper's easy to find, but an iguana's paw print? That'll take months. Really? I'm not buying it. Just kidding. But seriously, we can start driving young out here compared to the city. Little old me will be taking care of the campground during the tour of the Inferno, so just swing by if you need anything. I'll chat more with Piper. Yep, please do. What's your role within the Sons of Caledon? Well, little old me is a heavy-duty trucker. Back in the day when we were short on hands, this trucker ran half the long haul and urgent trips solo. But nowadays, the young guns are taking over. Maybe little old me is old enough to just drink tea and look after Steel Tusk. Steel Tusk? The largest truck we have here. Yeah, I'm talking about the beast parked at the center. It can haul all your trucks a year with ease. Steel Tusk's the beauty and super reliable. She's been with us through thick and thin. It's a shame that we don't have another pal of the same model. If we had cashed in on Problem's bounty, we might have earned enough money to find a body for Steel Tusk. Are you participating in the Tour de Inferno? Each Tour de Inferno team needs 3 members, a tradition from the first Overlord. This is to keep the lineup balanced, or something. Anyways, little old me wouldn't know the details. Besides, these truckers used to handling those big rigs. Motorcycles aren't exactly my thing. Actually, Big Daddy intended have this old trucker help to take care of the business here. But Casa said the gas station ran dry, so Big Daddy put little old me in charge of shipping oil instead. There's nothing else I want to ask. Catch you later, Proxy. If you need any info, feel free to come find me. Right, later. What you got for me? Hello, Proxy. I didn't realize you can't stay inside the hollow for long. It's like being a professional fighter who faints at the sight of blood. No wonder I feel a connection with you. Huh? Faint at the sight of blood? You? Well, the Outer Ring is a place full of possibilities. Perhaps. Perhaps? Is there anything else you want to know? I should learn more about Lighter. How long have you been with the Sons of Caledon? Not too long. I've got less experience than Lucy. Why did you join the Sons of Caledon? That's simple. Big Daddy made me an offer I couldn't refuse. There's more money to be made in the Outer Ring than you might think. Sometimes just bending the knee or lowering your head is enough. But fortunately, my knees and neck aren't as flexible as I'd like them to be. But unfortunately, how about the tools for collecting holo data? Oh, you guessed it. It's those data files that you and Billy used in the holo before. They're all outdated, and the Ether companies in the city are super cautious in their dealings, so you just have to make do with these. Are they worried about the Outer Ring stealing their technology? No, even with the latest equipment, it's difficult for Ether technology in the Outer Ring to advance. The industry is just too complex and vast, especially with something as crucial as their Rosetta data being in the city. I don't know what that is. Fortunately, old oil field still has oil reserves, and that's why the Outer Ring doesn't rely on anyone else for energy. These big companies aren't too thrilled about that, though. I don't have any more questions. See you later, Proxy. I'm gonna get ready to get into the holo. Right, later. Now then, where are you? Oh, Burnice. I think it was Burnice instead of Lucy that I needed to talk to. There you are, Proxy. Come and take a seat. How about a Burnice special? Burnice special? Yep, I'm the bartender for the Sons of Caledon. Whether it's for people or vehicles, I personally mix everything they drink. Drink. Still Toss is impressive. It can gulp down 200 liters of Burnice special in one go. People and vehicles are different, though. They're not so different. Both vehicles and their drivers need to stay fueled up, don't you think? This was made just for you. Drink up and you'll be full of energy and ready to go. It'd be rude not to drink it. Don't tell me she just gave me oil. So? Good, right? What did you put in it? Chili, mustard, and turmeric powder. What the heck is that? Turmeric powder. Turmeric powder. Turmeric. Powder. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen it before. Huh. Interesting, I guess. I'll dive to the wrong thing. Caesar said you're a guest from the city, so she told me to give you a proper welcome and give you a taste of our style. Caesar said the same thing when Lucy came. I went through a lot of recipes, and this was the one Caesar liked the most. Oh, wait, no. When Lucy showed up, Caesar said, let's give her a taste of our style. Some collateral damage. Oops, sorry. Let me make you a fresh one of our top-rated drinks. This drink's inspired by Nitro Fuel. You know Nitro Fuel, right? It's that energy drink from your city that all the drivers are crazy about. With another drink and a little chat? Sure, let's chat over a drink. Sure, what's on your mind? About your flamethrower. What did you think? They look great, right? It took a long time to finish the modifications. The one on my left is named Shaker, and the one on the right is Mixer. With just a light press, the carefully mixed fuel will ignite into a bright flame. I got the core parts in the black market at Badger's Respite. Big Daddy reckoned they were military devices back in old Eridus Fall. They're a bit dated, but they work like a charm. The only downside is its firepower is a bit too fiery. Lucy won't let me cook with until I can handle it with precision. Do you guys have a fixed place to stay? A fixed place? Like a house on the surface? Well, I think many people choose the biker life simply because they hate being tied down. With wheels and pals, you're free to roam. Outer Ring's a massive playground, you know. But of course, our company's got a few cargo stops with campgrounds. They got everything you need, and you can park it right there as long as you need it. I don't have anything else I want to talk about. Catch you later then. If you ever need a drink, a snoozer inducer, or a keep you up all nighter, just hit me up. Don't try them both at once though. Alright. Whatever you say, Burnice. She's the last one that I can talk to. Let's check down here. Who knows, I might find Lucy. Although it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can find Lucy. Let's head back up. They'll have to do the dailies this game, but I think I'll end it right here. Once again, I need my nap and I gotta do some other stuff, so yeah. This is usually the time that I stop anyway, so it's no surprise. Just a small stream of like, what was it? 2 hours. I was hoping to do 3 hours, but just like the time wasn't quite right and I was a little bit late. There we go. Gotta grab everything. Alright. So, for anyone that came by, Strom that walked by, and for anyone that lurks or anyone that watches the VOD, thank you very much. I'm gonna be heading out. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent, just coming back with like streams, because I wanna continue on with this story, so that I can actually go and do the event, and get myself a Lucy dupe, because I think I still don't have her at Absolute Cinema. Oops. Yeah, I'm very, very far from having her on full cinema mode. I only have 2. Yeah, I want to finish the event. I gotta get more polychrome so I can actually pull for Burnice, and then I also gotta continue on with Honkai Impact dailies, and then continue with the story so that I can go into Genshin and finish Black Mage Wukong. And then I also want to try, if possible, to play Alan Wake, but it's gonna be probably a little bit too hard because I don't have that much time to play Black Mage Wukong, and that game seems like a very long game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent with streams. I'm gonna keep hanging out, and I keep going to be going to other people's streams as always. And as I mentioned before, I have like my little own rule where I don't really want to rate anyone right now, as I have only one viewer, which is probably just myself, or maybe like lurker. It feels really bad just like going into somebody else's stream and just doing just like the whole single viewer kind of thing. So we'll probably just head out. And yeah, thank you everyone who comes by and watches, and see you guys next time. Bye.